Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review on this iRobot Roomba i3 Plus with self-emptying base. Here it is vacuuming up my basement floor, a carpet. Got a really big mess here. Now it is able to go back and forth and make the nice lines. It can map your house also. And with that map in the app, you can divide it up into different rooms. Now you cannot put no-go zones. And the robot does not have good obstacle avoidance unless it can activate that bumper. Now it does have dirt detect technology. It can sense if it's vacuuming up a dirty area, and it will turn around and go back over that area again. There's that dirt detect. It detected a bunch of dirt in the floor. Now it's backing up and going over it again. That's a blue light. There it again, another dirt detect. Now it does have 3 buttons on the top. I can pause the clean, I can tell it to go home, and I can have it do a spot clean. So it's actually doing a pretty good job of vacuuming this house, but it does have some limitations. And the biggest one is the map of your house that it creates is not the most accurate, and avoiding things, it can run into problems. So if there's cables on the ground or a toy, it could possibly run it over unless it can activate that bumper. So obstacle avoidance is a big one. And then in the app, you cannot put no-go zones. And it does take about 3 or 4 times of cleaning your house for the map to become pretty accurate. You'll do a mapping run, and then it still needs to clean your house to kind of verify the map. Now, one of the best things you can pair this with is a iRobot virtual wall. This will put out a laser beam that sensor on the front there will see and avoid. You can have it do a straight line, like if you want to keep it out of a room, or you can put it in a circle. Push the button down, and it will go in a circle. You could put this around like the dog bowl or something. Okay, it's completed its task. It's heading home. It's going to auto empty everything into the docking station. Up here, there's a dust bag. Everything's going to get auto emptied in here. This is the spare one ready to go. All right, let's pause it. This thing actually did a pretty good job of vacuuming. Now again, it wasn't the heaviest, dustiest dirt, but there is a filter on the side there. And again, everything's going to come out that bottom flap there. All right, let's tell it to continue on. Okay, so it's using that sensor on the front to line up with the dock. And now it's going to auto empty everything. Okay, so it's going to save the smart map every time it cleans your house. When you go to the app, you won't be able to use it for about a couple minutes because it has to upload the smart map. And if it wasn't able to finish cleaning your house and it needed charged, it's going to come back to the dock, auto empty, charge itself, and then start up again. So you really want to make sure and put the do not disturb on in the schedule so that it doesn't come on in the middle of the night. Okay, let's see how it did. Yep, it auto emptied everything. There's a few things. Not too bad. And again, once in a while there is a filter. You will have to replace this filter. It is, yep. Okay, let's take a look at the actual robot. Now again, it does have the double brush rollers, one side brush, drive wheels. That's where it charges. These are the fall off sensors. Looks like we got some confetti. There is the dirt detect sensors. There's one sensor here and one here. As the dirt is being drawn into the vacuum and going into the dustbin, it's going to sense that dirt, that air. If it's dirty, then it goes into dirt detect mode. Again, this does not have LiDAR technology. I do consider LiDAR technology like this to be better at mapping your house, and you can put no-go zones on ones like that. And when you have these virtual walls, that's the right height for that sensor. So wherever you have this positioned, that laser beam, this will sense that and turn away from it. But the i3 does not come with these. These are virtual walls. Again, you can put them in a circle or a straight line. Okay, so I paid $316 for this. I do consider this to be overpriced for what you get. It's not that bad of a vacuum per se, but the technology that it's using to navigate and avoid obstacles, I don't consider it to be very good. I do consider these robots, when this is on sale for $300, and this is the Eufy L60, this is the Shark White, sometimes that's under $300. These are amazing robots because of the LiDAR navigation. And in the app, you can do so much more with them because of the LiDAR navigation. This one, I think they don't tell us a lot about these, but from my experiences, it uses the wheels to memorize where it has been and what it has bumped into, and that's how it creates a map, because the map is very rudimentary. It's somewhat accurate, but not very. You can only do one level of your house. You can't take it down to the basement and do the upstairs and downstairs. Only one map. And the mapping run sometimes can take forever. Sometimes it can take 2 or 3 days. I've had these things be all over the place, because the best thing to do when you want to create a map of your house, do the mapping run. It may or may not work. Just have it start cleaning. Pick everything up, close doors, open them up wherever you want it to go. Have it clean your full house for about 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 times, and then it should start showing you a map. But in that map, you can only make different rooms. You can just divide it up into different rooms. You cannot create no-go zones. I think that's a very big mistake, because these are extra. These are like $12 a piece. They work amazing, and I think they're absolutely, you have to get these to keep that away from certain things. So this robot is not a recommendation for me. I have several others that I recommend. I've got the Shark White, the Eufy L60. Here, this was $177 open box. This is the Shark Blue. It's got LiDAR navigation, $177 for a robot that comes back, auto empties. That's half the price almost of the iRobot. So here we have some more expensive ones. We got the Roborock, it's got LiDAR, but none of the Roombas have LiDAR. Here we got the Eureka E10S. It was $300 on Prime days. Normally $400. That's an amazing robot. Dream, these are getting really expensive now. They do mopping, self-cleaning. These, that's a $2,000 robot there. The Dream X40, we got the X30, Roborock Q-Revo Max V, and the Dream, that's an amazing price. That usually was on sale for $650. The Dream X10 Pro Omni. So here we have a more expensive Roomba. It's got a camera on the front. Now, it uses V-Slam. Its technology is better than what's out there, but it's still, in my opinion, not very good. Here's the iRobot Essentials. This was $200. This is absolutely an awful robot vacuum cleaner because of the technology, no mapping, physical barriers. This doesn't even use the virtual walls. That blew my mind that they didn't at least make this use virtual walls. Now, these don't use virtual walls either, the more expensive ones, but you can, in the app, put no-go zones. Now, you've got cheaper ones like this Tycom. This is the L8000. This is a $150 robot. Now, it's not the most powerful robot, but it has LiDAR, and its app is amazing. It's so much more advanced than the iRobot. Here's the iRobot, one of the original ones, the 692 or 675. It uses those same virtual walls, but it just has the bounce technology where it bounces off the walls. Here's the i5. This is still a no-go for me. They're too expensive for the technology they have. They're not that bad of a robot, but this i5, I was actually having all kinds of problems with the auto empty bin, not emptying for some reason. But I'm going to be doing a video comparing the i5 and the i3, but these are just such old technology. We've got to have LiDAR technology. So here I've got the Roborock Q5. There's the Narwhal. Here's the Roborock Q-Revo. This is the Pro. Yeah, here's the Master. These are super expensive robots, but I'm getting ready to unbox the Master. I bought it with my own money. Video coming soon, and I'll be comparing it to the other Q-Revos. Oh yeah, and I got the Ecovacs. Earlier I did the T30. I've got some opinions on this T30. This is the one with the vacuum built in. Look for this video. I'm impressed with Ecovacs. I think they're a very popular brand. The T30 is actually a good robot. The price has really come down on this. That's why I've got the other T30, but this is the T30 with the vacuum. They also make a T30 with a stick vacuum. That's just a little handheld vacuum. I would have loved to get that one. I bought that with my own money. These just came in off the delivery truck. Look for that video coming soon. Since the price is coming down on these EcoVacs, I'm starting to like them more and more. Again, they were kind of expensive when they first came out, the T30, but man, they sold a bunch of them on Prime days. The price was really, really good. Yeah, here's the i3 Plus. I thought this was an old model. That i3 is an old model number that was released like 4 or 5 years ago, I think. They've got a taller version, but this is a brand new robot from them. I'm surprised they re-released this in this type of technology. This was just so shocking to me. So you may ask, why do I do these videos if I don't like them? Well, it is to educate people. There's 2 reasons. Now, you may have this robot and you may not be able to return it. You may have got it as a gift. It may be past the return window. So it's not a hunk of junk that you should throw in the garbage. It is usable. Are there better ones for your money? Absolutely yes. But if you have it, I hope my video was able to help you get the best out of it, especially the unboxing. That's where I really go into the details of how to do the mapping and how to connect it to. So I do those videos because, again, you may have bought it. You may have got it as a gift. You may not be able to return it. And I need to do an iRobot video. Again, I wasn't paid for this video. I bought this with my own money. iRobot's never, ever contacted me about anything. So I'm not going to be too kind to them in a video I'm going to be doing because I consider their technology old. They are the name. Everybody says, I want a Roomba. I want a Roomba. Well, there's just so many other companies out there now that are making robot vacuum cleaners that are so much better. This was a huge disappointment for me. But if you have it, pair it up with a virtual wall to keep it away from certain things. Learn its limitations. It doesn't have obstacle avoidance. It can get lost all the time. It will get stuck under carpet or under furniture. Lifting it up and moving it causes all kinds of problems. It loses its brain for once in a while. Sometimes you got to reset it. You'll get the red circle and you're like, what do I do? And you got to hold the red button for about 14 seconds. I got reset videos. These things are so much better on these other ones. I'm really going to concentrate on these robot vacuum cleaners because I'm actually getting kind of exhausted telling people about there's just so much better ones out there, but they keep, they sold 7,000 of these last month on Amazon. That's a ton of robot vacuum cleaners. Now they do integrate with the, I'm not going to say it, the Amazon smart devices a little bit. It's kind of tricky how you integrate it. Supposedly it will start vacuuming when you leave. I haven't got that to work yet because it's all about permissions and you got to make sure you get the right permission. It's not a simple click of the button. You can click the button in the app, but then you got to go to the smart device app and give it permissions. And then I haven't been able to figure that out. Just not impressed. I spent $316. I would not spend $316 on this. What would I spend on this? $100 bucks. $100 bucks. So again, if you could like me over on Just a Dad videos on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. I have 2 Facebook pages. One's a group and one's just a Facebook page. And I do free giveaways over there and on my Instagram page. So if you could give a follow there. There's behind the scenes, how I'm doing, what I'm setting up for the day. It's kind of fun, and just kind of, you can ask, it's a one-on-one with me. The Facebook group page is great. There's lots of people posting questions. I answer them. Once every 3 or 4 days, I sit down with the Facebook group page, maybe sometimes every day when there's a lot of questions, but it is a way of talking to me and being able to correspond and ask me direct questions. And I try to answer them as best I can. So again, that's a great way. Even on Instagram, I talk to several people on Instagram, on TikTok. TikTok's just a lot of fun, real short videos, but we have a lot of fun over there too. And you can definitely see the behind the scenes, what's going on over there. But these long form videos will be on YouTube. Again, I really do appreciate everybody's support. I do buy these products with my own money. Now, With that said, Ninja did send me the slushie. Now, do I regret getting that? Yes, because it is going against my values of saying I will buy the product with my own money. That way I can give you an honest review. But if there's a way of trusting my heart right now, I would not have reviewed that, even if they sent it to me for free. If it was junk, I wouldn't have reviewed it. I was not required to review it. I was not required to do anything with it. They just sent it to me for free. I didn't sign a contract. I didn't sign anything. Now, I hope you believe me when I say that that is an absolutely amazing product. I would not, again, I just wouldn't have done it. And that's going to be going forward. These are products that I believe in. I'm not, I know we never say never, but I'm not going to get into the process of saying things that I don't believe in, because I think that's where I want to resonate on YouTube is eventually I may be sponsored. I may do a sponsored video. I think that's in my future. But I think you can do a sponsored video and be honest. Right now, I could do a sponsored video on that. I mean, Ninja could pay me, and then I could do a video and say, okay, here are the things about it, and I love it. And that would be an honest truth. Now, did I buy it with my own money? No, I didn't. And am I being more biased? I'm trying not to. I really, really am. And when I believe in it, now I have done some videos in the past where I'm like, oh, this thing is not the best. But that was early on. That was 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, when I just figuring this out, going, and then it just didn't feel right. And so I had to do that in order to feel that wasn't right. I mean, I probably knew it, but I'm a person that learns by doing. You've seen my videos. I'm getting into security cameras now, and I don't know a whole lot with them right now, but wow, do I know a lot now by opening the box, using them, doing the videos. I've learned so much on these Eufy security cameras. They are absolutely amazing. And for me, that's the only way I can do it. I have to do it. I have to just do these things and see what goes on and see how I feel, see how it looks. So I've got a direction for the channel. Again, this is far down the future. This is just, and again, I keep my talking to the end. Number one thing, complaint and people love is give me the information that I need, and don't talk. So the talking will always be on the end. And I apologize if this is not a place you want to see it either. But I want to connect with you and tell you my story. I've been sharing my story when I started work. This is my full-time job now. I quit a full-time job. I used to work at the FAA. It was a very, very good job. But I love what I do. And I'm having such a great time. And I want to share my journey with you. And this is just the only way I know how to do it. Turn the camera around, talk to you, be honest, tell you exactly what I'm feeling. I'm halfway clueless with this stuff. I'm learning as I go. I have hired a couple people. There's somebody helping with thumbnails now, video editing, and copywriting, or not, like basically the descriptions and all this stuff on YouTube. So, and again, my wife is helping full time with this job. And I cannot say thank you enough to everybody. I've had so much fun. We're going to continue to have so much fun. I'm really, really starting to get into these robot vacuum cleaners because I think they're the future. There's going to be a bunch of them more in the future. And we need to help people because Roomba is not it. The words need to change. It just needs to change to a robot vacuum cleaner, and there are so many others out there. Now, some of these are getting up to $2,000, and I have bought those with my own money, and it did sting. And I was brutally honest with them. Then I compare them to the next one that's $2,000. So for right now, that is all continuing on. I'm looking forward to the future. I cannot wait. Now I got it in my head. My wife has told me that I don't know how to get off videos. And now it's in my head and I can't do it. And I'm like, she's right. I don't know how to end this. So again, everybody, thank you so much. And please help me, just join the journey with me as we learn. And part of the way I learn is from you. I have learned so much in the comments. People will email me. That's not the best. The comments is probably the best. on a really recent video, the comments. Email will work. I get a lot of emails because I get a lot of emails from companies wanting to send me free products. These are not big name companies. These are really small companies. A lot of them are from China and that. And I don't have the time for that. So, but I did get a lot of emails in that area. But comments, I've learned so much from everybody. They've helped me with producing my videos. They've helped me with how the videos are made. They've helped me with the quality of the videos. And I just can't say thank you enough. So again, please, if you could hit the like button and subscribe button, that does help out me on the YouTube channel. Again, I really do appreciate everybody's support. If you click on the links below, I am an Amazon and a Walmart affiliate and a Shark Ninja affiliate. So the link may take you to Shark Ninja, may take you to Walmart, may take you to Amazon. If you click on the product won't cost you anymore, but I will get a small commission from the sale. It is a way of helping support my channel. That I am an affiliate with those, and I will get a small commission if you end up buying the product. So again, it won't cost you anymore. And I really, really, really do appreciate the support. So again, talk too much. See you. Bye.